Yo, welcome to episode 10 of Eclipxs Interlude. You know it's your boy Eclipse. I'm here with my brother Mike. Man, what we gonna start off with? Hey, first off, free your boy, man. Free your boy. Mark Zuckerberg or whoever on Twitter got your boy in a slammer for
Jack,
7 days.
Jack.
Got your boy in a slammer for 7 days, man. For I don't even know what I did, bro. That's the crazy. That's the crazy part. Banned the nigga from Twitter for saying nigga. Then the crazy part, I forgot to tell y'all last night. I appealed it. My appeal was like, I am a black male. I can say nigga. They sent me an email last night. Yeah, we reviewed your case, and you didn't break any other Twitter rules, so we gonna reinstate your account. I'm all right, bet. So I'm ready to hop on Twitter, talk my shit. I'm finna share that welcome back by Mace and all that and get my shit off. Get on there. They still say my joint locked. Oh damn. They own that with your boy. They own that with your boy, man.
I got banned one time. One time.
This is my second
I
time
don't.
getting banned.
I don't even remember what I did though.
Last time I called Wayne the coon because he that's when he took that picture with Trump. I called him a coon and they banned me for 24. I guess they say this nigga don't learn. We gonna give him 7 days
Yeah.
this time.
I don't even
Man,
remember. I'm trying to remember what I did. They said I was invoking violence or something
dude.
like that. I said something crazy. I don't even remember.
That's the part that made me mad. Like I done, bro, all the shit I done said, all the people I done got into it with, y'all ban me because I say what I say. I told Joe Budden he was a selfish nigga. Cause I'm like, nigga, you ain't gotta give us a I say you ain't gotta give us an album or nothing, nigga. But damn, you could give us a song or freestyle or look 8 bars on a pod or something, nigga. And they ban me for that.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
telling you, Ice, you don't want Joe Budden rapping.
bro, he
Got you.
hit me with
Reporter Joe's.
his ass spam the report button. Oh damn. They on that with your boy.
You know people don't they don't mess with Joe Budden like that. So everybody probably got the reporting your stuff. Nah.
Bro. I'm
Make sure it
shook.
don't get out.
Cause I don't be on
Yeah,
social media at all. Twitter is the only app I really use. When on
yeah, that's all I
Thursdays when
use.
music drop, Thursday night, I share all the new music to my Instagram story, but outside of that, I don't use nothing. So y'all gonna ban me from the one app I use, dog? What y'all on? But it is what it is. Nigga in the
You
slammer for
finna
7 days.
yeah, you definitely finna try to open that app like 7 different times all week.
Bro.
Keep forgetting that
I'm finna just delete it.
you gotta delete it or you gonna keep opening.
Cause I
And
keep
then
opening it.
you gonna get mad all over again.
I
Yeah.
can't do nothing. I can't. Only thing I could do is I think send stuff to people. Like, bro, I can't get no opinions off. I can't argue with niggas. I'm saying niggas sharing they little opinions on music and stuff. I can't even say nothing. That's why I'm so shitty. But it be like that, man. Free your boy, free your boy. Man, man, season finale of that Wu-Tang, episode
Yeah.
10. Man,
Joint was that joint was alright.
man, that joint was lit. That joint was lit. I usually watch it, what is it, Wednesday morning, Tuesday night. If I'm still up, I missed it. Then I'm at work. My boy, he talking about, oh, this episode is busting. So I'm damn, I gotta get home ASAP. I watch it. Um, it kick off, how it kick off. The guys, I think they at the Def Jam label, going through the little clothes and stuff. Basically, Shorty who Lala play, she, they signed with who they signed with. They went on, but she, she's still trying to get them as solo artists. So you feel me? Sucking them up, go ahead, let them running through the little Def Jam clothes and stuff like that. So that's what it is. They looking through it. Dirty Dream was always the sign of Wu Tang. Def Jam looking at Dirty and Meth. So it's busting the guys, they music finally lit. They music finally going they really living it up. Everybody, you feel me? They signed that deal. Everybody got a little money in their pocket, you feel me? Everybody go back home, Ghost take him a little clothes for his shorty. They doing what video was they recording? Protect Your Neck video.
Text your neck, yeah.
Protect Your Neck video. So you feel me? It's busting. Master Killer there. You feel me? Um, it's lit. Jizza recording everything, and you see bro pull up the bro pull up on the producer RZA was butting heads where he pull up trying to sign deck. So you see everybody trying to make their moves. Like
Yeah.
we can't get the group, but shit, everybody putting their little bid in trying to get the get the member signed solo. So Dirty peeped that instantly. You feel me? Then Dirty peeped that instantly. See him get decked the contract, rip that up like, nah, we ran with RZA. Him and RZA, they reminiscing on stuff from their childhood and stuff. You know, Divine get that message. You feel me? Def Jam want to sign Dirty and Meth. What Def Jam Def Jam, I think they was offering what? I think 250K, something like that. At the same time, who what other label was it? I don't
It
forget.
was what's
Electric.
Electra, yeah.
Electric, yeah. Electra
They
offering the
offering
same amount.
no, it was what? It was 175 for Method Man, and then
Yeah, and Dirty 150
150 for Dirty.
but
And then
Def Jam and
Alexa
Electra
was
was both offering the same.
yeah,
But Electra, they was
150
finna get
each.
him. They hit him with that, after 10, 15 years, he get all his masters and stuff back. So it's like, man, RZA did what he
Yeah.
thought he had to do.
RZA, I mean, on the back end, when you look at it, it was the right idea because
For sure.
Dirty, he passed away. Unfortunately, he passed
Yeah,
away. So like he couldn't keep making music, producing whatever he wanted to do in his time. Whether he wanted to start, you know, movies, all of that stuff, he couldn't do nothing. So now all of that money going back to his family on his masters.
facts.
That helped. Like especially if Def Jam would have got his masters, they probably wouldn't have did nothing for his family.
No,
So
facts.
20 years later, now that he passed away, it goes straight to his family. That is
My
RZA
homie asked
did
me
he
that.
did the smart thing, yeah. And
Yeah,
whatchamacallit too, um, Dirty, like I rock with Dirty, but and especially in the shows, like the dude portraying them he
facts.
doing a crazy good job with Dirty. But Dirty, he ripped up Expect That contract and was like, yo, we ride with RZA. Like we gonna but as soon as he don't get on Def Jam, it's like this man start having a tantrum. Like they knew he would blow up, but like my man was going crazy
No, I mean I get
all
it.
over being
Like my homie asked me if RZA was wrong, and I told him he wasn't wrong. He protecting them. You feel me? At the same time, I can
you could
understand both. You can understand both perspectives a little bit. You feel me? It's that
yeah,
dream. Dirty just had really everybody back then had that. Def Jam was Def Jam. You feel me?
right.
It's Def Jam. It's like the NBA or the NFL. You feel me? It's like it's always gonna be other leagues or other. You feel me? Like coming up,
Yeah,
everybody wanted to be probably from our generation. Everybody probably wanted to be on Rock Nation. Cause you look at Ye and Rihanna and J. Cole and everybody who done came through Rock Nation. And you see so many people, even if they don't sign a Rock Nation, they get like a distribution or a management deal through Rock Nation. So Def Jam was just that. You feel every kind of everybody, all the biggest artists was coming through there. So you understand what Dirty you understand why Dirty was hurt, but at the same time, you feel me? I think that's just a life lesson in life for real. When we chasing dreams and stuff, you feel me? And we see it a lot with artists. They gon' when you they gonna flash that money at you, and when you coming from nothing, and I think we talked about it
Yeah,
a little bit last episode. When we coming from nothing, you need that money. That sound amazing. You feel me? And you
right.
ain't thinking about that long term. And you feel like we said, it was what 125, 150. Both of them, Def Jam and
One,
Electro, was offering the same amount. But
yeah,
when you look at
150,
the
bro. I don't even care, dog.
for
Fuck,
sure,
like, fuck them. I don't care. Like, if RZA said, "Hey, this is a good thing on the back end," like he already been through it. Jizza already been through it. They know how this stuff works. It's like, hey, if you say it's a good thing on the back end, and I'm still getting paid the same amount, fuck it.
yeah.
Like it don't even matter. Like,
Cause you know, in the moment, we don't be thinking like 10, 15, 20 years down the line, you feel me? They be
yeah,
just
you
thinking
only
in the
worried about right
moment.
now.
And then it's also we don't sometimes we don't think it's kind of that saying you'd rather be you feel me, a small fish in a big pond, or a big fish in a small pond type thing. You know, with Def Jam, all the big artists gonna be there, you feel me? So they ain't gonna be able to cater
Right.
to you like that. You feel now they got the backing and the platform to put you feel me, but on Def Jam, it's unlikely you gonna be the face. It's hard to be the face of Def Jam when everybody on Def Jam. You feel me? All the big artists at one
Right.
point probably done been on Def Jam, but you feel me? At Electra, 30 will be the face of Electra. Looking at his career, at one point, Dirty Return of the 36 Chambers. You feel me? Dirty was one of the biggest rappers in the game. Dirty, they knew Dirty and Meth was gonna be a star. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like that. Def Jam, he could have got easily got lost in the shuffle. You feel me? With so many big name artists they got with at Electra, he was the kind of the face. And man,
I'm thinking about like I'm thinking back to my like watching this and stuff. Back then, you like I wasn't heavily into all of this, all of like the endeavors and like I
oh
knew who Wu
facts,
Tang was, but I didn't know he had a chance to be on Def Jam. He wanted to be on Def Jam, and then now I'm thinking like, dang, like just from my childhood, like Def Jam, having so much influence. They had the video games and
video
shit.
game, yeah,
So I'm thinking like, damn, like I'm thinking of Def Jam. He signed with Def Jam in the show and stuff, and then I just thought back like, damn, he was on the Method Man was on the Def Jam game and shit like that. And
yeah.
just thinking about all the other people that was on Def Jam, that was, and then I'm like, man, that would have been fire if we could have had ODB on the game. If he
Oh
would have got
facts,
signed, yeah, that would have been
facts.
fire. Just
I mean,
remembering all the other people that was on that joint.
no facts, man. You like I told my homie, man, RZA he did the smart thing, man. He just looking out for family, man.
Yeah, but I remember because Joe Budden he in the game too.
Yeah,
Him. I remember seeing like videos of DMX like talking to the developers how he want his special move to be and stuff. And Joe Budden was saying like they had to do all of that. That was like they forced them to do all of that. Like go and record their voices and interact with the game and stuff like that. But they ain't get paid on it. I was like, see, like everything ain't what it make it out to be, If you would
no,
have
that's
went to Def
facts.
Jam, say you like you said, he could have got lost between all the other artists. You see how other people turned out, like you know,
Oh,
just Joe Budden being like an example. He got lost between like he had one of the hottest songs. That song was everywhere, dog. Like everywhere. Home, you got served, everything, like all
yeah,
the movies and stuff like that. And then he just got lost
lost in the
within all
shuffle.
the other man. It was so many other artists, like big time artists at that time.
Big Crit
Fat
didn't work
Joe,
out on Def
Snoop
Jam.
Dogg, all the bro,
Yeah,
all of them
Wade,
on Def
Jeezy,
Jam.
Push.
Bone Crusher,
Yeah,
David Banner, um, name him, Meth Red. Who else was on there?
bro. I
It's
like
just
everybody probably
way too
don't
many
cross. Yeah,
people.
everybody don't cross paths with Def Jam,
Yeah, and then if you can't get a single, a hot smash
and that's just we just
like
count
you
the
did,
rappers. We
yeah,
just count the rappers. We not
yeah.
count
Wait till we
the
get to
pop
R and
stars.
B, yeah, pop stars, R&B, all that, man.
And
Yeah,
that's kind of what RZA was protecting them from. When say for instance, if you're on the same label as a Dale or something, when they decide they want to drop, you get pushed back. You feel me? You on the same
yeah,
label as a Drake. When they decide they want to drop, you get pushed back because the labels they focusing on what's gonna bring them the most money immediately. You feel me? Once one of those big names ready, they put all their focus, all their attention, all their resources into making sure they get the most return on them huge artists. You feel me? And RZA just you feel me foresaw that he wanted to put him in the best, and I get it. You feel me? Dirty didn't want to be treated like a child. They kind of treat him. You feel me? Kind of that like we gotta protect him from himself type thing. And man, it just the part about that got me is you kind of saw, not saying that was the only catalyst, but you kind of saw that damn watching that like knowing Dirty story, you kind of saw damn that's the catalyst for damn near his destruction type shit. Like
right.
that hurt him, and he kind of from that
You
point on he
seen
just
them
kind
at
of
the,
alienated himself.
yeah, you seen them at the end too. Like it's the biggest. Like I know dreams could be dreams could get people clouded.
Facts.
Like you could have this big dream and you could want to do this your whole life. But it's like at the end of the day, man, you in a position that you've never been in before. You you got 150. They they offered you, both places offered you it. No matter where you would have went, like you got more money that you ever seen in your entire life, dog. So it's like, yeah, it's a dream, and you can always go back and sign with them later on or whatever. But it's like,
Facts.
don't start spiraling because your dream deferred a little bit. Your dream was like the bigger picture of your dream was being signed somewhere, being a big
Facts.
artist, being the best you. Your dream wasn't just Def Jam. It wasn't just Def Jam. Like you wanted to be on Def Jam, and then you wanted your name plastered all over the place. You wanted to be the biggest artist on Def Jam, so you could be that just somewhere else. And then you seen at the end, he started going crazy in the bar.
Yeah.
You know, assaulted the dude, jumped over the bar, pouring his own drinks. It's like
And that's the
you,
first time you kind of we kind of saw him cross the line. You feel me? Any other time when he went on rants, he act crazy. It was around the guys, around the rest of the Wu Tang members. It was always controlled. You feel me? Because they
yeah,
had him. He had them there to stop him. There without Jizza and RZA, Ray, Ghost, all them around him. You see, that was the first time he did some wild shit, and niggas didn't laugh. Niggas wasn't feeling it. Like that's the first time niggas like, oh, this nigga crazy. Like we getting up and leaving. You feel me? Like this shit ain't funny no more. And
right,
that was man, that shit that made me sad, man. Cause knowing what's
yeah,
gonna come down the line, it's just like, damn, that's what started everything. Just in
for
a
real,
moment he couldn't see that RZA looking out for me. It was just, and I like I said I get it, but it was that hurt and feeling betrayed, and it was just like fuck everything. I'm gonna do everything on my own type shit. And man, that shit that shit fucked up. It's
yeah.
it's messed up because
Just Yeah, because we know the outcome. We know that. We know the
Yeah.
ending. We know the outcome of
And knowing how it
what's
ended,
going to take
like
place. Yeah,
when Dirty passed, he passed in the presence of RZA. Like RZA talked about in his book, like Dirty just looked
yeah,
at him. He like for the first time ever, Dirty just looked at him and like, RZA, I don't understand none of this shit no more. He passed that night, and it's fucked up.
yeah,
And seeing like this the beginning of that shit was like, damn. And then man, we can't had had the episode ended. The flood,
yeah.
man. Being a fan of hip hop, I mean, it's we still got Liquid Swords, we still got Cuban Links, we still got Return of 36 Chambers, we still got Iron Man, but the flood ain't hit nobody harder than the flood hit Deck. Like man, Deck solo album, it eventually, I mean, it kind of eventually came out, but it was when you it's the when you got the focus of the industry, when you hot, every like you want to go, like you want to flood the shit with the music, with your best efforts. And that was the only one who he got burned the most by that, you feel me? Because like during the prime of Wu-Tang, Liquor Swords, all those albums still came out, but that shit just got pushed back so far, you feel me?
Yeah.
Once everybody else went and it was Deck turn, now the Loud want another Wu Tang album, and they got to do Wu Tang Forever, and now Deck stuff getting pushed back again. Now they want another Wu Tang album, and they got to produce the W, and it's like Inspector Deck shit kept getting pushed back. And man, it's fucked up because Deck
He
was
was arguably one of the best ones,
nah for sure. He was probably the
on
MVP of
in the
36
group.
Chambers.
Yeah, and just seeing him step out, you would want Inspector Deck out like right off
Yeah,
the bat. You thought he was on. You thought like yeah, they had the charisma of Method Man and Dirty, and people knew they was gonna be a star, but like rapping caliber, actual rapping, pen to paper, Deck was he couldn't really be beat going against his own team. So you would have loved to see what he had coming,
man.
but the fact that back then you can't save nothing. You can't really save
That's the
nothing
crazy
to
part.
like. I remember when we used to do our homework and shit on floppy disks back in the day. I remember that shit, and niggas used to take a magnet to your shit, wipe your whole
Bro,
floppy disk, dog, or or something just happened. Like these floppy disks was fragile. Something happened. You put that joint into the computer, it's corrupted. The teacher like, oh man, you ain't even do your homework. You lying. It's like, dude, I spent all night. I saved it to
bro,
this little floppy disk, and then my shit ain't even gonna work when I get to school, dog.
that shit was
Yeah, like
painful, man.
growing up with them floppy disks, I know how it was because as soon as I seen that the house was flooded, I was like, oh,
Bro, soon as he
and
was
then
like, he bought the new house, and Jizza told him, boy, you got to stop being cheap, boy. Them, you got them old pipes. Oh,
yeah,
they finna hit us with the flood at the end. I already knew
yeah,
what was coming.
bro.
That's,
And then the craziest part about it too, nowadays it's so easy to make
bro,
music. It's so easy to
there's so many
like.
places
Not
to
saying
play at.
it's not saying that it's like anybody can't do it, but I'm saying it's so much easier now to do music, save it somewhere. But back then, you had to actually
Bro,
record. Let me record this section of the sample off this vinyl. Let me record this section. Let me, throw the sample in. I make all my beats from scratch, with these samples and stuff like that. You
Man.
can't. He said, they said it was like knowing the history of it. They said it was like almost 500 beats got lost in
All
that
bro.
flood.
It
You can't remake that. Like
bro.
especially some of the earlier ones you made, like some of the ones towards the end, you probably like, all right, I know what I did, but you ain't never gonna get that exact sound back. You ain't
Yeah,
never. It's those beats was one of a kind. So it's like
bro.
we lost. Like it's unimaginable how much better. Like we look at these albums as classics, like Liquid Swords, Return on 36
Bro.
Chambers. We look at these like classics, but imagine how much more better it would have been if they had the original work.
Bro.
Like, yeah, you could keep the raps, you could keep the lyrics because I might have wrote this down on paper, or what if I freestyle my joint? And it was the hardest thing anybody heard in the hood. This was gonna be a guaranteed hit, and then now it's gone because of a flood. That's crazy. And then they said, old dirty bastard, he used to make beats too. Some of his beats got lost
Bro.
in the transition.
He say it was over 170 floppy disks that got lost, bro. That's bro, they had albums like
Yeah,
albums on
full on
albums for
album. They
each
was ready.
person.
They was literally as soon as they got
Bro.
the most neuroti like in across the country, they was ready. All they gotta do is turn these
And
joints
then
in.
RZA, he was just on Breakfast Club the other day saying like that uncontrolled substance, the original uncontrolled substance, it was right up there with Liquid Swords and only built for Cuban links, and that's kind of what hurt that. Just because in the prime of Wu Tang, everybody say I guess the big four of Wu Tang, Jizza, Ray, Ghost, and Meth, all them got to put theirs out when Dex finally came out. 36 Chambers was 93. Uncontrolled Substance finally came out in 99. That's 6 years. You feel me?
Yeah, you sitting
Six
on that for
years had
yeah.
passed. They not saying they wasn't still Wu Tang. They was still Wu Tang, but it wasn't in that
You
prime.
had
You feel me?
yeah, you had Buster coming out. You had Hove. You had
Yeah,
too many. It was way too many intervals
yeah.
towards 99,
The
bro.
game
Like
had changed. The sound shifted. All of that. So you feel me? It was man. I
yeah,
know that hurt the soul, man. That's one of the travesties in hip hop. One of the travesties, man. I was happy to see Master Killer finally come into the fold. You feel me? Happy to see you guys finally lock in, and Cocaine straight from Bolivia, lay that down. You feel me? Um, but man, damn, the flood, man, the season over. Niggas gotta wait a whole
yeah.
year.
I knew they was gonna rush it though. I
Bro,
told you
ending it on the floor was a decent cliffhanger though. For niggas who
it was
don't
a
know
decent
Wu
clip.
Tang,
Yeah, it was a decent cliffhanger, but it was like, but now now we get to see them, remake the stuff. We get to see
nah,
them. That's what I like about it.
niggas
But
coming back
because
hungry.
because I was like, all right, what they gonna do now? Because he was sitting in the room. I was like, man, they might do the flood because it's raining. He
Bro,
literally finishing up every project. He writing the names of them down.
I
I'm
knew it
like,
was
oh,
coming.
I'm like, they just skipped a whole part. Like, but then it flooded. I was like, oh yeah, they got to redo them all. So they got plenty of content. They
I
could,
knew the flood was coming. Bro, I want to drop a tear. No, nigga, don't go up. Take this upstairs,
yeah,
RZA. Oh
yeah,
man, flooded the whole house, man.
yeah. That joint was tragic though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was a good episode.
no, it
Good
was,
episode.
man. I told it was the perfect cliffhanger. Like I said, especially for people who just learning about Wu Tang. I know they damn the flood. What's gonna happen with all the music and all that? But man, it was a good episode though. I enjoyed the season for sure. I know next season they finna kick it up. We see the making of Liquid Swords, the Cow, all those classic albums we know, man. But with the Deck losing his album thing, I wanted to lead that into a discussion, man. So many times in hip hop, we done had albums rumored, we done had albums discussed that was supposed to come out that for whatever reasons, maybe it got scrapped, maybe they turned it to another album, maybe they it was a group who fell apart. But I wanted to see, man, what albums was rumored that we didn't get that man you always wish we would have got.
Man,
I know you
there's
got
a
some
couple. It's a couple. I know
facts.
off the top of my head. That Yin, that Yandi.
Yandi, facts.
Yeah, that Yandi. I was hoping for when he was doing the choir shit, and then
Bro,
he had that he had that one repeating line and that one repeating like chorus, and he was going crazy on the keys.
bro.
Man, I was like, yo, this is gonna be fire, and then
Ye just work on so much stuff at the same time, man.
that should have just never dropped. It was like we waited for what like three 3 years or something,
Bro,
and then he just switched the whole directive to Donda.
man.
Oh, and we got whatchamacallit in the midst of that. The Jesus is
Jesus
King. And
Kings
then
and
we was like, we didn't even really want that joke. We wanted the Yanni.
man.
Um, what else? Let me think. What other albums? What you got? What I know you got something. I know you got
Man,
something
I
right
got I
on.
got some I mean off top. Um Man, where I want to start? That Chance and Yay good ass job. I wish we would have got that, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That
Yeah.
just cause
Chance ain't been right since.
but that's what
Chance
I'm
ain't been
saying.
right.
They ain't it was just a big day. He ain't capitalized on his on the spot like he had on it, man. And Yay at that point, Yay was in a Yay they both went the wrong routes. They
Yeah.
could have if they would have did a collab together, like instead of
Yeah.
Ye going to Jesus King route and that the big day joint, because Chance he was projecting like he was gonna be the next Drake, like he was gonna be the next big like he was basically like a media darling. It wasn't no blemishes, no controversy around his name. He
They
was
start beefing
bubbling,
too a little bit. Yeah.
and then
It was crazy.
bro, Ultralight Beam was so like amazing,
Everybody,
bro.
that chance verse, everybody was going crazy for Ultralight
Bro,
being that chance verse. That and then coming off of that, he would have killed it. But it was like
bro.
they dropped the ball on that one.
So that man, what else? Obviously, man, obviously niggas always gonna forever want that three stacks, bro. His solo album, man. Just cause he went on a run one time, what the features he was doing, the he because he showed us those flashes, his 16 verse on that Rick Ross 16 sung his verse on there, like
It
a godly feature. On
oh
Take Care of the Real Her with Wayne and Drake,
what
godly feature,
bro, man, that would have been
bro.
something special.
Beyonce joined he did one, I forgot which album, off Birds in the Trap, sing Brian McKnight on that verse he did for Travis. Walk It Out remix is just
Yeah, he did another joint for
Anderson Paak.
whatchamacallit. Anderson .Paak, he did one
Yeah,
for Kid Cudi.
yeah,
Um, yeah, that we still like. I don't even care. I still take. He's still rapping with that same tenacity, that same.
bro.
He's still one of the best when he come out. Like listening to that unreleased Donda track.
And that's
If
crazy
we
because
get if we get an album from Three Stacks today, that joint instant classic, dog.
no man,
We the Detox, forgot about that.
yeah, detox for sure.
Uh the Detox, that we've definitely been looking for that for
Man,
ever.
Child Rebel Soldiers, bro. Lupe, Kanye, and Pharrell was supposed to drop an album back then because they did
Yeah,
Us Places on it. Can't Tell Me Nothing mixtape, Yayo mixtape. They were supposed
yeah.
to release an album together, bro. And that
I
joint
don't know. I don't know if I still want it, but
right now,
J.
probably
Cole.
not.
uh,
Oh, that J. Cole and
I was talking
Kendrick.
about the J. Cole and Kendrick. I don't think I want that
Bro,
right now,
I
dog.
don't think them collabing would be they too different for me. I know everybody want it
Yeah, I
because they
don't.
view him as both conscious lyricists, but Kendrick artistry is just different. Him and Cole don't mesh to me like that. Like
Yeah, I just can't see it working.
they they don't mesh to me how everybody else envision it.
Like what was it? They did the tracks on each other joints.
Yeah, the Black Friday joints.
Black Friday. Yeah, it's like
No, that
it wasn't
Kendrick
it wasn't
always
even
all
all
his
that.
albums super conceptual. Um Cole more of a Cole more of a I don't want to say just a punchline rapper, but Cole more of a punchline rapper in that vein.
Yeah,
I just I don't think it'll work. Um it's so many but yeah, man. Just cause I always that Child Rebel Soldier, just cause I always wanted Lupe to tap in with I know he loved collaborating with his homie, but I always wanted him to tap in with some different producers. And
Oh, whatchamacallit would have been fire though. Biggie Smalls and Jay Z, they collab. They were supposed to
yeah,
do.
but
Yeah,
shit, Big, R.I.P. to Big, passed
yeah.
away.
That would have been low key fire.
That
That
Chance and
would have came
Childish
out.
album that they hinted on. Um RZA joint too. Man, RZA, what was his joint? The Cure, I think. He was supposed to drop. Oh man, I wanted that just because RZA, I be telling people lyrically, RZA is up there in terms
Yeah,
of at least top three. Like RZA get busy. He just he just more on the producing side and kind of orchestrating everything. But I just wanted to
whatchamacallit.
hit
My
his album.
my all time like wanted. It's probably Jay Electronica because
That Jay.
whatever he had coming, it definitely wasn't that
No,
collab with Jay Z.
he released it, but he had it on title for a while, but then they took it down. It was better than he he put he he put two tracks
See,
off
I
what
don't
would have been his album on that
see. I don't
album
got
with
title. I
Jay.
ain't never see that.
But
But
yeah, he uploaded it there, and then it was up there. I think they said for a while. Then he took it down. But then it was everybody was saying, I don't did I get a chance to listen to it? I don't think I
I ain't get
finished
it.
it, but everybody was
Yeah,
saying
I ain't get a chance.
it would have been a classic. They was like, this shit amazing. You could tell this unfinished, but
Right.
they was like, it's amazing. He just needed to go back in and like add some stuff, maybe update some stuff and mix and master. But they like, yeah, that was the album that we was waiting on. That was
Yeah.
definitely the album we was waiting on. It's just You feel me? It's the same thing
Those,
as RZA and I guess kind of three stacks. Niggas, I think sometimes niggas be so good that they overthink stuff. Like we know three stacks struggle with like being insecure, like confidence and shit with hurts
yeah,
because he feel like he not good enough and everybody else view him as like a god. And
right.
that shit crazy. The same thing with Jay Elect. I think he had it's just we we place those like the same thing with three stacks is the same thing Jay Elect. They waited so long and they murdered every feature they did to the point where we put the expectations like they need to give us the greatest album of all time, kind of. And that's some crazy expectations to put on a person. But that's how good they is. We know what their
Yeah,
potential is. And I think Jay Elect just over like he just over overthink and he said it on the album, you feel me? Like why what how I forgot how he said it, but you feel me? Y'all want me to drop something, y'all just gonna tear me apart.
mm-hmm.
Same thing with three stacks on. It's you feel me? The hate as soon as he dropped, it's just gonna get criticized because it's just unlikely for them to live up to our expectations just because we expect them to hear the greatest thing ever drop. But man, it's unfortunate because him and we know both of them had those albums finished at a point because I think it was back in '08. Like Big Boy said, yeah, next year, me and Three Stacks, we both dropping our solo albums. And I think that's when Big Boy drops Sir Lucius or something. And Three Stacks
Yeah.
never came, but it was just he probably heard it
Mm-hmm.
and just questioned itself. And that should be unfortunate, man.
Yeah,
Outkast
it's
had
too.
another album on the way, Ten the Hard
Yeah.
Way, that I wish would have
Mm-hmm.
came out after Idlewild. But you feel me? It's man, it's
There's
so
two
many,
more.
bro.
There's two more. MF Doom and Ghostface was supposed to have
Bro,
one.
that's in a cut.
Yeah.
Ghost was just talking about it. He said
Yeah.
it's basically it's finished. He was like,
It's
it's
just
really up
Doom.
to
Doom.
Doom
Yeah.
family. It's up to his
Yeah.
wife.
Doom ain't here no more. So it's like,
Yeah.
man, he if they could have released that while he was still
Because
alive,
I think
man.
Mad Villainy 2, I think they said that was finished. And Mad Lib, I think he spoke on it and basically said it's we leave everything up to his wife. You feel me?
Yeah.
She's still mourning. She just lost him. So when she feel like she wanna put out new music, if she ever get to that point, then you feel me, it's up to her. Ghost was talking about in the interview. He basically said, look, it's up to y'all. If y'all want to drop it, if y'all never drop it, I won't be mad. I won't hold it against y'all. But if y'all do decide to drop it, he said he just wanted to go back in and not change his verses, just spit them over again. Kind of you feel me? I guess just because he don't want to sound dated. So just let him
Yeah.
re-record his verses. But because Doom done did collabs with what he done collabed with everybody. Mad Lib, he done worked with Dilla, he done worked with Deck, he done that Ghost album.
Royce.
Cause Ghost was one of people don't know, but Ghost was one of the first niggas to really come through on that. One of the first niggas to come through on that abstract rapping stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that Doom and Ghost would have been stupid because those two niggas don't miss. Man. Then Race and Lupe. I
Yeah.
always
I
wanted,
had I had another one off the top of my head.
I
I
know
just lost
before
it.
they beef when they was on the pod together, they was talking about it. Royce reached out to Lupe about it. They talked about it, but then Lupe was just after a while he just like, nah, I'm kind of cool on it. I would have loved to hear that though. Those two are the greatest to ever do it, and I know they would have. I know they pens by themselves is godly. So together, I know they would have pushed the other person pen to the like that shit could have been
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Um,
Nas and Premier,
Oh yeah, Black Star.
Black Star 2.
Black Star too, yeah.
Man, it's on the way.
They say it's on the way whenever they feel like doing it. You
Yeah,
know, whenever they feel like actually finishing it and everything.
it's
I ain't
on the
mad at
way.
them, but
All facts.
you know, I seen the interview and stuff, the Talib podcast or whatever. He was talking to Mos Def. Yeah, Mos Def was he was like, I'm not letting nobody rush me, dog.
No,
When I'm
but
ready,
it's
when we
facts.
ready, we ready. Yeah,
That's why I don't
he
hold
was
shit against artists,
spitting
bro. Like,
super facts. It's like I ain't letting nobody rush me because if you want it so bad, how about you go make it? And then
yeah,
he's like, oh yeah,
bro.
you can't.
Three
You can't make
Stacks, Jay Elect. That's why I don't like. I tell people if Three Stacks never give us a solo album, if he never get back with Big Boy and drop, I'm good, bro. Cause Aquemini and AT Stankovia, Speaker Box Love Below. I
yeah.
love that. Like, that's some of the greatest music ever made. And every feature Three Stacks done did, he done obliterated it. So,
We
but
got plenty of
yeah, we place
Yeah.
those expectations on them, like Three Stacks, um, Kendrick. We expect dudes like that, Most Def, J Elect. Every time they drop, we want some mind blowing shit. So if we want that, then however long it take them to make the album, you gotta wait it
Well,
out, because you
that's
feel
why
me.
we're never gonna get no
If they
Rihanna
drop
album.
again, like JLX said, if I drop and it's not up to that standard, y'all gonna tear me apart. Y'all gonna say I fell off. Y'all gonna say I'm a disappointment. Y'all gonna call me overrated. Y'all gonna all this woo wop the bam, all that. So you feel me? That I don't. When Most Def said that, I feel that. We see it
Yeah.
all the time. Like Ye, and Drake and artists who rush their music and putting it out instead of taking the time that they used to, and the quality it's not up to par. It's oh man, that didn't live up to my expectations. But y'all beating
Yeah.
down their doors. When is coming? When is coming? No, Ye, bro.
Yeah.
Ye did the listening party the first time, and everybody said, "No, this is a classic. Drop that right now." He dropped the same album he played the first night. Is the same album he dropped when he dropped it, and now it's like, oh damn, nah, we don't like that. It's kind of overrated. It's like that's the y'all beat the nigga door down for him to drop the album when
Yeah.
he wasn't finished with the album, really. You feel me? Because he still had plans for the Three Stack stuff. He still had plans out. Like
I
y'all
seen
beat
some
these niggas doors down for the album, then y'all get it. And now
yeah.
it sound rushed. It sound finished. Like, guess who rushed them?
I seen some too. Deluxe might be coming out.
Man, Ye need to go
I
back and just
I
make the
seen I seen some that the deluxe might come out. So he might,
the
never know. He might just drop a whole new album
you know
with
what
it.
Ye should just do, bro? Ye should drop the album. I'm talking all the Three Stacks feature. It's
Everything.
another
Yeah.
joint that's one of them tracks supposedly was supposed to have Tyler on that joint, and just tell niggas make the album y'all want type shit. Like that's what
Yeah.
like make the album y'all want. Or make the album that he wanted to make, a more concise, you feel me, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish song album, and then leave all the other records still like under the
Yeah.
album is all bonus tracks. So this the album I got, and then these the records for the dudes who just like the other records. But man, that's why I like Most Def said. That's why I don't hold this. Oh, look, bro, look at D'Angelo. You gonna get an album when that nigga say you gonna get an album. That nigga
Never.
he done dropped the
What's called
album.
too?
He done dropped the album and came back in 2 years. He done dropped the album, came back in 4 years. He done dropped the album and disappeared for a decade. Y'all gonna get his album what he want, and every time it's gonna be a classic though.
Yeah.
It's gonna live up to expectations. It's gonna be amazing.
That's exactly what I was just saying about Rihanna.
Bro.
They They stay. Rihanna, she living her life.
Bro,
She
she
doing
she
all
stepped
her
away from music for a
makeup
little while and
and
became a billionaire.
yeah. And
We might not get that album.
you telling her to come back to music when she just made a billion off of makeup and clothing.
It's the
Come
same thing
on,
that happened to
man.
Ye. Like they billionaires now, and y'all expecting them to basically put everything else on hold for 1 to 2 years to just focus on making an album. Like y'all rushing them, y'all gonna keep getting the albums that's not living up to y'all expectations, bro. Rushing
Yep.
them. Realistically, an album from Ye, an album for Rihanna, at this point, them being billionaires and running so many businesses, it should take about 3, 4, maybe 5 years before y'all get them joints. Cause they got so many other endeavors and stuff they engulfed in.
Right.
Expecting like every 2 years, like that look every 2 years, 3 years at the most, timetable. They got artists on, bro. That shit unreasonable, bro.
Right.
Like, it don't make no sense, man. But man, I mean, if we done with that, we could transition into new music. I'm gonna give you the
Yeah.
runway.
It was a lot of,
I'm gonna give you the
but
runway because
you already know.
you already
Mick Jenkins
yes,
highlight of the
sir.
week. Highlight of the week. Mick Jenkins.
Yes, sir.
Elephant in the room.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, pull that up.
Elephant in the room. This joint.
This
Ooh,
yeah, this joint was fire. Dog.
this joint hard.
Like coming off the other two, coming off Waters, coming off the
The
healing
healing
component.
component.
Um, his other joint.
Yeah, I know which one you
Oh,
talking about. Man in a
yeah,
room or something.
yeah. Them
This
joints,
pieces of a man in circus.
yeah. I his first two of my just gonna always be my favorites.
Bro, classic. The Waters is a classic, period.
The Waters and then the healing component. Man, this this is more melodic than it is, him showcasing his rapping ability. But he give you
Oh, he
that
getting
rapping
busy.
ability. He man, Truffles is fire. What else is fire?
Bro,
Is
everything,
my
nigga.
favorite my favorite on this song is probably is the cigarettes. Is this
Man.
cigarettes and then rug burn. Those are probably my favorites on
Bro,
this
Rug
joint.
Burn, a hell of a outro.
Yeah, bro, his outros always fire. Whatchamacallit?
Bro, I'm not
Um,
gonna lie to you.
fucked up outro on healing component.
This
He was getting busy on that joint.
this album is like it take the to me, it take the vibe like that, the vibe, like the energy, that wavy feeling of the Waters mixed with like the concepts and the subject matter, like the deep subject matter of Hella component. Like you put that vibe of the Waters and that content, that Halo component together, and this what this is. Cause he said he was gonna touch on different stuff, man. Just
Yeah,
bro, Gucci tried to tell me, bro.
yeah, I like
That
that
shit,
one too.
amazing song, just about love. You feel me? Being lost in the sauce, but you feel me? Like that shit, I man, that touched me, man. I ain't gonna lie. That DUI record, like dealing with he touched on everything, dealing with being intoxicated, dealing with basically self-medicating yourself, you feel me? Using these things as outs, escapes, you feel me?
Right,
Substance abuse, touching on he touched on his pops, relationship with his pops, you feel me? Different ways to cope, talking about PTSD, growing up in a city, you feel me? Like man, he got busy talking about he touched on man Then my boy Saba produced Speed Races. That's another one of my favorite joints. Man,
Yeah,
bro, this joint hard. Contacts out. He dropped that. I think that was like his
that was
first single he dropped.
that was the first single.
But I love that, man. He hit once contacts came on though, he hit a different mode. Like he just took off. He took off.
Yeah, this right here, this is what I needed, dog.
No,
Every I know it just came out, Thursday night, Friday. If you wake up Friday morning, you see it, whatever. I've been listening. I've been just having
oh
this joint
yeah.
on repeat.
I listened to it
I
like
ain't
three, four,
listening.
five times already.
Yeah. I'm riding around in the car, I listen to it.
Facts.
As soon as it go off, restart it. As soon as it
Facts.
go off, restart it. Yeah. It
Facts.
just got this joint on repeat. This is what I needed. Like artists like Mick Jenkins. I'm waiting on. He said he almost ready. But Westside Boogie.
Boogie, yes, sir.
When he come, I know I'm gonna have this joint on repeat because I still be. I took like one or two songs out of
Everything for sale.
everything for sale. Yeah, I took like two joints out. I think the Eminem joint, Rainy Days, and
Yeah, Eminem
something
ruined
else.
that joint for me.
I took them joints out, and then I be listening to that all the time.
I was just listening to that at work the other day.
I still listen to everything for sale. But he got it on. He been on his melodic shit too. What's that one he put out? Float. You heard that joint? I don't think he put it out. I don't think he put it out like on streaming, but
yeah,
it's on like his
YouTube and shit.
his YouTube, his
I think I did hear it.
IG. That that joint,
Nah,
that joint
this,
fire. But like Mick Jenkins, man, hands down the best thing that came out this week. Hands down.
this joint hard, man. Mick don't. I've been saying Mick don't really miss. He the most well-rounded we got in the city right now. Like discrediting like the gods like Lupe and Common. He his pen heavy. He heartfelt. You feel me? He ain't.
And then he around our age too, so
Yeah.
it's like we could directly relate with the stuff he
Man,
talking
this
about
nigga
too.
talking about he's 6'5". Boy, I did not know that nigga was that big, boy.
Yeah, he
Look,
uh he said it before, and
I know.
the healing component. He said it. I believe it was the healing component. He said he was 6'5".
All
I
right.
ain't never seen a man. I ain't never. He always talking
Yeah.
about dunking on somebody or hooping. I ain't never
I'm
seen a
six
man hoop or
five,
nothing.
nigga.
But this man, he's supposed to be in the NBA somewhere. This nigga
Bro, in the
rapping
league for
melodically.
real. This nigga 6'5", boy. You better use that size for something, boy. Man, this joint amazing, man. This joint. I mean, Mick,
I wish, like,
he in a
Mick,
mode right now.
like I follow Mick on socials and Twitter and stuff. This man, like, he in that same realm of like some of my favorite Danny Brown.
Yeah,
Um, who else? I forgot who else. Be they like video games and shit like that. They like they respond to you and shit like that when they talking.
yeah,
He, I wish he had just call it, just like stream, on his off time when he ain't
yeah.
doing shit. Just stream or something. So just get that little invitation into what just Mick. Like,
Facts.
because he used to be he'd go on live and he'd be writing, or he'll start just spin the verse or something like that. He used to be doing that, but do that shit on stream or something. Danny Brown, he be on stream, he be on Twitch, and I'd be watching his stuff. And Danny Brown, like, if you seen Danny Brown, if you heard his music or whatever, you won't even be thinking like he is who he is, like
Danny
on
Brown
his
hilarious.
off time. You seen the man in and the cowboy boots and stuff.
Well, Danny Brown
Fans
just be
be
living
playing.
life how he want to live.
Yeah, he be on playing Final Fantasy and
Oh
stuff.
man,
Just chilling. So like, man,
that shit hilarious, bro. No, this album was amazing, man. What else we got?
that right at the top, bro. It's at the front, bro. Came out on streaming service. Live Love ASAP.
Oh yeah,
That's my joint, dog.
2000 what?
Pesos.
2011.
What's up? We was just
Yeah,
talking about. Yeah, we was just talking about
last week.
mixtapes. Just talking about mixtapes. This right here.
No
This is
facts.
one of my go-tos. This is
This
one of
is
my
this is
go-tos.
this probably his best project out of everything, bro. Peso, bro.
Pesos is my
That
song.
Triller boy.
What's up?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This one of those, bro.
Yeah.
We got this, the Mac joint. I hope niggas from my generation keep uploading these mixtapes, bro.
Real.
What else, man? I'm missing one. Ransom joint drop with on Rome Streets.
Mm-hmm.
That joint was hard. I thought I saved it too, but I don't think I did. I could have swore I saved it though. I thought I pre-saved that joint. Nah, Ransom got busy.
Told you.
Nah, this is you. This is you. He got the game, had the game, hop out of retirement real quick. Coup de grace. Bro, him and that joint with Shay Noah on it, Claudine about she played a role of a crackhead and they the dealers. Boy,
she's so fire, dog.
That storytelling is stupid.
That's why when you be making fun of some of these artists, like you was on Twitter talking about Mulatto,
bro,
or Big Lotto, whatever she calls herself now. He was on there talking about, and then you text me about the.
Oh yeah, boy. Hey, look, I'm telling y'all,
joint.
man. when Young Miami dropped that I forgot what the song called. What the song called?
It don't even matter. That shit is trash, dog.
Hey, Mike saying that shit trash. He was hyping that shit dropped though, boy.
Hell no. That was so trash. What is it called?
Bro.
I don't even know, man. I don't even care. I really don't. But you sent me that joint.
Rap Freaks.
Yeah, Rap Freaks.
That's the worst song I done heard him. That's damn near one of the worst songs I done heard in my life, boy. And it's crazy. It's bad when you hear it, when you listen to a song and you know what somebody trying to do just to try to get it. Like, bro, that name dropping, when you name drop, you have to be good when you do it, bro. Like, everybody can't, like, Control was good, but Control was good before he even got to the names. That was just a boom. Like, got people talking. When Jezza named all the labels on labels, that was fire. This is trash, bro. You listen to it like, oh yeah, she just gonna name everybody boyfriend for some attention, but like your bar is weak. This is trash, bro. All that.
That's why I be saying. That's why you see what I said in the group chat. Like, bro, I'm about to put the signal in the sky, dog. We need Rhapsody to come back. We got people like Rhapsody. We got people like Shay Noir. We got so many female artists out there that don't get enough credit. And then we got Young Miami, JT, Sweetie.
Bro, Young Miami should never drop a song by herself again in her life.
Lotto, all of them in the forefront. Music ain't even all that, dog.
Like, Young Miami is trash. JT, I can tolerate JT. She's trash. She's trash. She needs to start letting Yachty write her hits again. Like, this not tolerable, like, at all. Like, I instantly messaged my little cousin and stuff like, this y'all hero, like, this y'all champion. Like, you know the meme where the little black boy he be sitting there just like doing all those. Look like he just
Yeah,
depressed. That bro, that's how I was. Like after she dropped that, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, just like depressed, bro. Like I'm sad, nigga, because I just dedicated 3 minutes of my life to listen to that. Like,
yeah. Nah, but back to ransom, dog. I can't talk about that shit.
man, nah,
Um,
they got
yeah,
busy.
ransom went crazy on this joint.
Bro,
Man,
I
he
think
been he he been on a tear, man,
no,
all year
all year
long.
for the really for like the last 3 years, to be honest. He been flooding the game with music. It's something that I think I found my new favorite joints. The samples they be using over these dark ass trap boom bap beats is stupid, like stupid hard. Then he got so many samples from the Y on here when Marlo killed when Marlo and them killed Prop Joe,
Yeah,
um when Avon and Stringer Bell was talking, the niggas say I ain't no businessman like you. I guess I'm just a street nigga. Bro, he a fan of the
yeah,
wire, so it be having me hype. But hearing them shits, boy, I be geeked when I hear those, boy. Game came through, deal what he was supposed to do for sure. And he say what song was that? Pray for the Week. He say him and Game got some more joints on the way. They might do a project together. But man, this joint was hard. Stupid,
yeah.
man. You know what I learned this week? Joe Budden's son rap. He decent a little bit too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't heard. I heard don't, as much as I heard about him was that he had a song out. It was I don't know if they put it out, but he had a song with Big Pun's son.
I heard he.
That's as much. That's
I was
probably as
watching
much as I heard.
I was watching a I was watching a pod the other day because they were celebrating when they were celebrating, I think the anniversary of Move Music 4. He played Trey Song on that joint. Oh he decent. He decent. But man, no.
I ain't even hear it then.
Ransom get busy, man. Who else? The boy Reason dropped him a little EP.
Yeah,
Wale on that joint, Benny on that joint. I forgot who else was on that joint. Benny, Doughboy, Isaiah Rashad, Zakari. Dropped him a little joint. He dropped earlier this year. Which project?
so
Nah, New Beginnings was last year.
New Begin. Yeah, this was LP.
For sure.
Let's try something. Just had a whole list. I tried to listen to what you call it, his little LP he
Big
dropped.
Sean.
Yeah,
I ain't make it
man,
to it.
I'm good, dog. I'm good. And then
It's a
he had Hit Boy on that joint too. Hit Boy did the whole LP, but
yeah, he finally free. He got all good music. He starting his own label now.
it ain't for me, dog.
Ed Sheeran
What's his name?
dropped some shit.
B.O.B. He dropped too.
These some joints I just found. I just some new music that came out this week. I even made it around to listen to all of them, but just so niggas could see what I found.
I
They
didn't
they
even know B.O.B. was trying to rap again. I
they
don't
look
know.
valid though. Some Saw Baby, Kevin Ross, Hoodie, Amal, Ash Lauren, Sunil Musician. I downloaded these two because the album covers look fire. Lodic, I'm gonna listen to them tonight probably.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. I had something else up.
I was mad at myself, man. We said it wasn't a lot of new music last week. It won, but my man JPEG Mafia dropped, man, on his LP. Damn, that shit called LP, I think too. Man, that boy JPEG Mafia though, that's he got busy too. He got busy. That's I be yeah LP. This it right here. I got downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yup. This joint was hard, man. I mean JPEG, he different. That boy Denzel on the last outro. He different, man. He on some I don't even know. He he delved into so many sub genres of hip hop, like glitch hop, post industrial rap, um techno, experimental punk rap. It's a you gotta your ears gotta be.
Yeah.
It's a like I don't he kind of acquired taste. You feel me? It's not always conventional hip hop, but he amazing, bro. All my heroes, Cornballs was amazing album. Veteran was an amazing album, bro. This man, I think he was like one of them army kids, so he moved all around. But I think he claimed B more. But man, JPEG is amazing, amazing. He get busy, man. So I had to shout that out because I forgot it last week. What else came out this week? I had something in the cut too that said all the new music that
Oh,
came out.
you listened to you must have been. I know you was bopping to that Meg,
Meg,
the
no, I
Meg
don't
the
listen to Meg.
Stallion.
Well, hell no. I used to, bro, crazy, but I used to be a huge fan of Meg. I think what was that? That mixtape she dropped that one summer when she blew up Fever or something. That was my shit that one summer. She kind of went a little more poppy now. I don't really get down with that. But I rocked with Meg heavy like the summer of 2019 for sure. I ain't even got around to her album. No, I probably eventually was gonna listen to it. I just ain't made it around to it. ASAP Ferg got a single out, Green Juice, with Pharrell, the Neptunes. Um
Yeah, I seen that. I
Vi-
listened to it.
Vado Respect the Jux with Lloyd Banks and Dave East. Um what else? Big Sean, What You Expect with Hit Boy. Lucas joined the Duck Duck Goose.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit either.
BJ the Chicago Kid, 6 months. IDK, he had an album earlier this year, Use for Yourself. He dropped the deluxe. That album was actually decent as hell. It's real personal. He got into a lot of real personal shit, kind of like Mick Jenkins, man. He one song, he got into some deep shit though, like talking about I think he was raped by like his auntie when he was a child, all type of deep shit. But that album was amazing though. I remember when it dropped, everybody on Twitter and stuff was going crazy, talking about how amazing it was. So that's worth a listen. Who?
Nene dropped a single.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even think I got to listen to his album. I think I did listen to his album from last year. I know everybody was talking about how good it was. Um, who else? Lil Uzi Vert dropped Demon High. Him and Cardi reconnected at one of Cardi shows. Um, no, it was a little traffic this week in music. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting something, man.
I don't think you are.
That might
That was
be it
all on
though.
my list. I could look again. I think that was everything on my list.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, man. Bro, damn, I'm mad. Benny was in the city yesterday. Him and Westside Gun. They had they show in the city yesterday. Millennium Tour was in the city.
oh, wait.
I think Queen Naija was in the city performing this week too. All the little shorties I know was at that.
Yeah.
Um, man, what else? What else? What else we got this week? I don't even know what he got. What else we had this week, man? Um, man, you got what you got? You got your artist of the week, Mike. Cause you,
uh, yeah, maybe.
cause I got a
Anybody worthy of me and my artist of the week?
boy. Yo, G gonna watch this nigga. I'll birth you. Fuck you mean? Is anybody
uh,
worthy? Hey, niggas
I
had
don't
me
even
niggas
know.
had me dying laughing in the mentions in the little chat last episode, boy.
It was good to see so many people and talking and shit.
Bro, yo, G say Twister want that smoke with Buster, boy.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. Twister was alright,
You
dog.
say
But I
she trying to send Twister to the slaughter. That's what you say.
I don't know what's up with her, dog. She just be coming up with any old thing, dog.
You say she trying to get Twister killed.
I would have liked to see Benny Siegel, maybe. It's Buster, maybe. But Buster, his catalog just way too long, dog.
His catalog too long for Beanie. Beanie was supposed to go against
Noriega.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still gonna happen. Maybe it's still gonna happen. Shit, who I got, dog? I've been listening to his music and I don't know. It some made me go back and listen to because I was listening to all of Tyler old shit.
Oh, you finna say? I know who you finna say.
You already know. But I was listening to Bastard. I was like, man, when I was a shorty, when we was younger, a little bit younger, when Bastard dropped, it didn't resonate with me as much. Like I liked it, but I'm saying like it didn't like all his lyrics, what he was actually saying in the songs and stuff, other than like the crazy outlandish shit he used to be saying.
No facts.
Like it wouldn't pass today, but like if you actually listen to this man was like crying, he was crying out saying like how his dad don't love him and all that stuff. He was just a shorty, and then him and Earl got sent away.
Yeah.
He was talking about all that, and that led me to go to Earl old stuff. And that's who my artist of the week is, Earl.
Man, fuck you. You stole my nigga.
You was finna pick Earl?
Boy, I thought you were finna pick Artist, so I definitely was like, Earl finna be my nigga. He wasn't my first start, but once you said Tyler, I'm damn, I might as well get him Earl. But no.
Nah, Earl was my
that
was gonna be my Doris. I went back, listening to the Doris. And then I was listening to whatchamacallit. I was listening to the song Earl.
Yeah.
And it made me remember the video. Dog, that shit hit my heart, dog. I was real just shooken up because I remember how I can't even watch that video today, dog. That video was crazy.
Bro, my favorite Earl song.
But the rapping on it was
Earl get busy.
For a 16-year-old at that, he was going nuts in that song.
Earl a prodigy.
It's just a video. It's just
16 years old.
Yeah, it's just the video was like, man. And then I listened to Oldie. They got everybody on that joint. And I was like, man, I was mad because I was like, I should have put that on our posse cut episode. Because Earl went crazy on that joint.
Bro, after that episode, I thought of so many more posse joints.
You seen me? I was listening to Bone Crusher.
Yeah,
his remix to Ain't Never Scared. There was so many more posse cuts we could have named. Yeah, Earl, go listen to
bro. He got so many albums, bro. You
probably listen to Doris.
Yeah, you kind of gotta start at Doris, then make your way around. Doris, I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Feet of Clay. I probably listen to that on vinyl tonight whole time.
Yeah.
Some rap songs.
Definitely start with Doris. Doris, man, that's that joint.
Say some rap songs for last. You got to listen to some rap songs last. Cause that shit.
That joint fire.
That joint is an acquired taste. Like I told you, when I heard some rap songs, I ain't understand it. But the more I listen to it, I'm like, this shit different.
Yeah.
I'm listening to that joint at work one day, and that shit get depressed and shit. Like I want to cry. That
Yeah,
nigga beats how he be spinning. Like it's crazy because when you listen to him, especially on some rap songs, he got that. He just got that nonchalant flow. Like
yeah.
that
He just
minimalistic. It's not a lot of energy in it.
remind me so much of like MF Doom shit.
Yeah, but he still invoke. It's that abstract
Yeah,
lyricism. He just know how to invoke emotions in you. I'm like, man, she got me at work depressed, want to cry and shit, man. I got my hood on and shit. Man, my artist of the week, man. Damn, he took Earl from me. He
it was
definitely took
either
me.
Earl or it was gonna be Benny. Let me see.
Um,
Beanie C.
Earl,
Beanie C.
how you say Earl? I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with. Hmm, let me see. Who have I been who have I been listening to this week? Let me see where my mind been at whole time. Who have I been listening to heavy? Mm, you know what? I'm going to go with. I'm gonna go with Joe Budden, dog. I'm gonna go with Joe Budden. You
That
feel me?
man.
I'm gonna go with Joe Budden, man. Um, I know a lot of people view him as like just that old head, the nigga who I forgot who it was. French Montana say this nigga. I remember French Montana say Joe Budden type of nigga who just sit in a dark room all night writing raps and hating on niggas. Oh man. I could picture Joe in a dark room with the little desk light on, nigga, with the tank top on, just writing away. But nah, I'm gonna say Joe. I know that's how a lot of people just that old head nigga who always in trouble, but man, niggas don't know. Joe influenced a lot of these niggas out nowadays. The Big Sean's, the Coles, the Drakes. When Drake first came out, the nigga used to imitate Joe and Fonte so damn much. And Joe was he was one of the first niggas to really get in that real like backpack, like emotional, like in touch with your feelings bag that you see a lot of dudes like Wale and Drake into now. Like he was really the first person to tap into that bag. He was kind of one of the first niggas, even before Soldier Boy, to really tap into the internet and shit like that. And dudes thought he was like weird using the internet and blogging and all that
Yeah.
shit. Like he was always real in touch with his emotions. The nigga talk about the nigga be in studio sitting fucking crisscross on the floor with his legs crossed and shit. Like he was just a weird nigga. Like you feel me? But Joe was hard, man. People don't realize, man. The Mood Music series is one of the best mixtape series of any artist. I mean, bro, everybody know Pump It Up. You got served, Joe. That's my joint. I ain't gonna lie, still be bumping that joint. Um, she don't put it down with Wayne. That's another one of them joints. Um,
Clubbing.
yeah, his some of his albums, Rage Against Machine, All Love Lost, Escape Room, New
All
Music
the new
4.
musics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that one was an album. It's on streaming. Halfway House, Padded Room, even his work with Slaughterhouse, Slaughterhouse 1 and 2 with Royce Crook and Joel.
Yeah.
Um, nah, that joint, Joe got busy, bro. A lot of niggas don't credit him for that. One of my favorite songs by him. What album was it off of? Pray for Me. Pray for Me off Padded Room. It's the outro on Padded Room. Pray for Me. It's a joint. Him telling a story like where I think he get killed in a mugging and he go to heaven and he just rapping, telling the story like him and God basically having this conversation with God, like nigga, basically asking why do you deserve to be here? And you did this, and that. And he like, but nigga,
Yeah.
you the one put me in this situation, nigga. You the one I was birthed into, if you feel me, if you behind everything, if don't nothing happen without your will, then nigga, you will me into be born into the hood. You will me into my family not having shit. You will me. So like, if you saying I made mistakes in life, you the cause of it. It's just a dope concept song about having a conversation with God about sins and all of that shit and
Yeah.
forgiveness and repentance and all that.
Whatchamacallit
Real
used to
dope.
do that shit. He got that straight from him. Hobson.
Yeah, yeah.
Hobson used to do that.
People don't. Joe influenced a lot of artists, man, and people don't give him the right credit he should. Joe was jokey. Joe used to get busy. We talked about it last week. About the remixing hot songs. Joe was damn near the he was damn near the king of that. A nigga remixing nigga shit. Going on Funk Flex or whoever, freestyling, just dropping bars. You feel me? You we missing a Joe in the game right now who just wanna
Yeah.
who wanna battle everybody, who
That
wanna
nigga
go
that
to
nigga
war
got
with
you banned.
everybody. Man, yeah, that nigga guy. I shouldn't even pick that nigga because he the reason I got banned, telling him to drop some music, man. That really just made me hot. I should take my artist of the week back because he don't deserve it, man. I'm gonna let him have it though, dog. But when I get unbanned, I'm gonna send him a message though. That's what I'm gonna do. Like,
Right.
damn, Joe, you snitched on the nigga, dog. You don't like to be
Um,
called a nigga no more, dog. All the
yeah.
terrorizing this nigga done did in the rap game. Nigga had like nigga sent like 5 diss records at Drake and say he had like 15 more in the cut, nigga. That's why French Montana say. That's why French Montana say he sit in a dark room and write raps all day, dog. You got to be a sick nigga to have
Yeah.
like 15 diss records by a nigga in the cut.
Yeah.
Like you just spent the
That
whole day
man.
just writing disses. Like, no, I'm gonna say it is this for the next song. Like, nah, yeah, Joe was a dark
Yeah.
nigga, man. Chasing the homies with the rocks and shit, man. I see why niggas think. Hey, you heard that one story nigga said about Joe, where that nigga was high another on Tahiri bed or something. G, say that nigga
Yeah.
he was high another shorty bed. He was under there so long
Yeah.
waiting for her to come home. The nigga fell asleep. He fell asleep on the shorty bed. Say her
Yeah.
friend, say her friend just so happened to look under the bed and say she saw him and screamed. And he said he looked at her. He said, "Should I start screaming?" Because she was screaming. Oh, bro, you a sick nigga to go under a shorty bed when she not home and be under there so long that you fell asleep. Like, okay, you went
Yeah.
there, nigga, you crazy. But if she ain't home in like 15, 30 minutes, you gotta go home, bro. You can't
Right.
fall asleep under her bed, dog. That was a sick nigga, bro. But Joe, man, Joe came a long way, man. Man, Joe came a long way, man.
Yeah.
Man, let's see. Oh man, before I'm finna close it down, and I forgot. Um, Hove, Jada Kiss, and Conway got a song out right now. It's it's a song off a soundtrack. Let me see the motion picture, The Harder They Fall. It's a soundtrack for that movie. But that's the
Yeah.
first.
He got another joint that came out too on the soundtrack, with him and Cuddy.
I didn't even hear that joint. Who? Conway or
No,
Hove
Hove
on the same soundtrack?
on the same soundtrack.
Oh, bet.
I'm pretty sure it
Oh
was
yeah, the whole soundtrack out
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Jay Z and Cuddy is Guns Go Bang,
guns go
and
bang. Oh damn, they got coffee
then
on
they
that
got the other
joint
one,
too. The
Key.
harder they fall.
Yeah,
I gotta tap in with that.
and I
Coffee
gotta
go
listen to that
crazy.
CeeLo, my new CeeLo Green dog.
Oh yeah,
And
CeeLo boy.
I mess with coffee though. Like I said, I said it before, like when I be just in one of my moods, when I just I don't really want to hear no rap or nothing. I throw on some reggae.
Boy, coffee hard. It's one
Yeah,
album. I think Rapture, the EP. I used to play Rapture 24/7
that
last year.
yeah,
That Rapture, the Toe song. Nah, it was another
that joint
nigga.
hard.
Another nigga on some reggae shit. I think Chronics. I used to play so heavy last year. Coffee and Chronics. Those are my two homies. G. Coffee hard though, man. I love to see Coffee and Lil Sims get on some same track on some women MC joint.
Yeah,
That joint would be
yeah.
amazing. But man, next week,
Lauren Hill on this joint too.
Lauren Hill on which joint?
On track 5, Black Woman.
Track 5. Damn, I've been asleep. Oh, Lauren Hill must she stepping out lately. Bro, don't tell
They
me.
no, nope. I ain't gonna let you do that one. She ain't stepping out lately. Nah.
Man,
They just delayed the whole tour, dog.
damn, it be like that, dog.
They
She
delayed the whole
that's like 2 features in like a 3 month period though for Lauren. I'm just happy we getting a little something from her, man. They might be gearing up. They might be working on a little something. They might
yeah,
be
they
working on a little something. Shoot, they one of those
delayed the
albums we were supposed to get between them.
oh yeah.
Another one that never
Fugees, the third
that
album.
they fell out. Her and White Clef fell out. You feel me? Man, mixing. Hey, man, mixing business with love don't never work out well, man. But yeah,
Uh
but man, next week I was thinking about next week. hmm, I was trying to do it this week. I ain't finished. Next week I was thinking about shit doing like a little power ranking of Chicago artists. Like we both do our top 10 or something like that. See where we both got people. Probably
uh
don't include like I don't know if I want to do the current or the all time because I'm like it's unfair to do like Lupe and Common then. Let's see what we both got people since Mick just dropped. Saba should be coming sometimes soon. Him and No Name, they probably got albums, dude. I know no, I think No Name said she was finished, man. So I was gonna go ahead and do that ranking. We probably do that ranking next week on Wu Tang over with. So
right.
we gonna change some stuff up. Stuff gonna be a little different. I started that. I did start a new show. That show Queens on Hulu.
Oh yeah, with Eve,
Eve and Brandy on that joint.
Brandy, and Shorty from Power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started that
That's,
joint. It's a little decent. My boy Cam was on that joint.
and fuck that. I told you to watch Raising Canaan and what's called Black Mafia Family. Black Mafia Family getting it's getting good right
Well, I
now
got so
too.
much stuff on my plate, boy. I gotta watch those too. I'm gonna watch something else because Queen's only 2 episodes in, so I finished
But
both
yeah,
two. So now I
see
gotta wait.
Raising Canaan is already done. New season, their first season is already over,
I'll
so
probably
you can
watch
binge
that
that
then.
whole thing. And then Black Mafia Family, they got like 5 episodes, I believe, 4 or 5.
5 left or
Five.
in 5 in.
No, they 5 in so
How many
far.
episodes in the season?
I don't know yet.
Cause I probably just gonna let that stack up and then watch it at the end. Cause it be I don't know why it be
Uh,
frustrating. It be frustrating for me doing this weekly stuff. Like it'd be frustrating. I might watch it though. We probably talk about that on the pod too. Um, I gotta get back on my anime bag. I've been slacking. This new anime somebody told me about that I want to watch. I don't even know. I don't even know if I don't even remember the name. Did I screenshot it? You might have see if you know about it.
I've
Mm,
been watching anime. I've been watching Tokyo Revengers.
bro, I'm finna start that tonight. You
That
heard
one,
of you heard of Golden Kamui?
Golden Kamuy. Yeah, Golden Kamuy's all right. Uh, yeah, watch. You should watch that.
It's decent.
Golden Kamuy. Yeah,
Only reason I saw it and it kind of remind me of the animation kind of remind me of like a little bit of Shaman King and some more stuff. So I might
yeah. Golden Kamuy's all right. I like Fire Force a lot right now.
I
That's one
gotta
of the hot
watch
ones.
that. That's on
Yeah,
Hulu though.
that
I
joint.
still gotta finish my hero season too.
Yeah, I'm letting it build up.
Are we still
Yeah,
going or it's finished?
It's I don't know. I just been letting it rock.
I gotta get back in that because I want to see that movie too. Um,
Yeah,
Demon Slayer just started, but I think they still doing the Mugen Train joint. So
yeah,
I might wait till they finish that art. Um, but yeah, man, we gonna do a little stuff different. We probably talk to the guys and when we debut this episode, see what they want us to talk about the next episode. We probably
yeah.
start
Oh
doing
yeah,
that. Let them let
yeah,
them let them pick maybe a segment a week. Like let
yeah.
them pick the segment a week for us to talk about.
And what you call? You was telling me we people was asking we do a
Yeah, we
little
should do a
live.
live joint.
Yeah,
We just gotta make sure we got enough people in that joint. But I'm down. We do a live joint and they could do it like that, throw topics at us, throw like the little would you rather this person or that person at us. So we ain't got time to think about it. We just gotta give it to them straight off the top.
right.
I rock with that though. My homie definitely told me that. Homies in the group chat was
Yeah,
like, yeah, that'll be fire. Um, Man, I some of the homies sent me some music to listen to, give some feedback on. It's definitely some homies that got some music coming sometime soon. A couple of them that I'm looking forward to. Gonna start getting some of them on the podcast, man. We've been wanting to do that. We just wait till the guys. The guys got some music to talk about, some music to promote and stuff like that. You feel me? But as soon as they
right.
drop some, they definitely gonna be on the pod. But yeah, man. When y'all watch this in the comment section, y'all know we're gonna be in the comment section talking to y'all, listening to y'all feedback, you know,
Yeah.
answering y'all
So
questions, running
yeah,
some stuff by y'all.
this was a little shorter one this week. I got plans. Me and my lady, her birthday. Shout out to
Oh yeah,
her.
man. Tell her happy birthday,
Happy
man.
birthday to her. Yeah. We we finna go do it like what's called, bro. I'm finna go get down like Choji. Boy,
Boy, talking
I'm
about
finna go to the
Choji.
Korean barbecue joint.
Man.
Cook our own, cook it at the tables. Gonna go. We got little reservations over there. I ain't never been to one of them joints, so yeah,
I've been to
we
something
finna go
like
over
that.
there six around like 6:30. So
No,
yeah,
facts.
this was a little shorter one, but we we be giving them 2-3 hours,
Hey,
close
nah,
to
for
three
real.
hours. So
Man, I be
yeah,
watching
they
these.
could
I
take
be watching
a
them
little
joints
shorter
sometimes
one.
after when I be editing them joints. I'm damn nigga, this shit like 2-3 hours, boy. Like,
Yeah, we just be chopping it up. So yeah,
bro, you be
they could
talking.
take a
It's
little
easy to
shorter
get
one
carried away
this week.
though. No,
Yeah.
facts, facts, facts.
Like I said, happy birthday to my lady. We finna
For
go
sure.
eat and probably get into some other stuff. So
Bro, She gonna watch this on Tuesday too, man. Show her some happy belated birthday love in the comment section for sure.
right.
Yeah, man. All right, for sure. We gonna get out of here, man. As always, man, we love to support the feedback and everything, man. We're gonna be right back here with y'all next week.